Hello students, good morning to all of you. I am Deepak sir. Before you, I welcome you all to this time and tense class part 3. Dear student, in last two classes we have discussed simple present and simple past. In this class we will discuss simple future and other tenses. So first about simple future. We know very well about that. The pattern of simple future is very simple. It is subject, shall, will, V1 plus object. Auxiliary verbs shall, will. When we talk about the usage of auxiliary verb shall, will, it's very simple. With I and be, we can use shall and will. But rest of the pronouns like you, he, they, she, it, name, we have to use will. Actually, will with each and every subjects we are using. Now, Sita will play a ball according to this pattern. Sita will not play a ball, it is negative sentence. Will Sita play a ball? It is interrogative. Won't Sita play a ball or will Sita not play a ball? It is interrogative negative. And after that, why will Sita play a ball? After that, next sentence, I shall will write a letter, I shall not write a letter, shall I write a letter, shall I not write a letter, or we can write shall not. In short, shan't I write a letter? Why shall I write a letter? Next, we are talking about present continuous. We have done simple present, simple past and simple future. Present continuous pattern we know very well about. Subject EMR before object. Before that means verb plus ing. Before it means verb plus ing. Auxiliary verbs is am are, we know very well about that. With I we have to use am, you, they, we, and plurals they take are, he, she, it, name. Singulars also they take is. Here Ram is writing a letter, Ram is not writing a letter. Is Ram writing a letter? Isn't Ram writing a letter? Is Ram not writing a letter? Why is Ram writing a letter? This is a affirmative, this is a negative, this is interrogative, and this is a interrogative negative, and this one is double interrogative. Next example, you are playing a ball, you are not playing a ball. Are you playing a ball? Aren't you playing a ball? Are you not playing a ball? It is interrogative negative, you know very well about that. And why are you playing a ball? It is double interrogative, or we can say WH question, WH question. Now, the usage of present continuous which are very important for your examination. First, at the time of speaking, it means actions those are happening at the same time when we are in the mode of speaking, then we can use present continuous tense. Present continuous, that means subject is am are plus V4 plus object. At the time of speaking, suppose just now I am teaching you something, so I can say I am teaching you something. Suppose you are writing something, so I am going to tell that you are writing a letter. She is playing a ball. Means fundamental issue is here that whatever we are going to speak, that is happening at the time. So, suppose Ramesh is going to Delhi. Just now we are seeing that Ramesh is going to Delhi. So, we are going to say that Ramesh is going to Delhi. The same thing here happening, Madan is taking tea. I am just seeing Madan is sitting before us and Madan is taking tea. So, just we are going to say that Madan is taking tea. Dear students, the second rule, what we are going to talk at present but not at the time of speaking. It's very interesting. At present but not at the time of speaking. In first rule, we have talked those work which are going to happen at the time of speaking. But just now what we are going to say that here at present it will be, but not at the time of speaking. For an example, suppose that I am making a film. You know very well about that. Just now I am not making a film, but at present I am making a film. Suppose that you are writing a book, you are writing a novel. It means what? It doesn't mean that just now you are writing a novel. It means you are writing a novel, presently you are writing a novel. So, this rule is at present but not at the time of speaking. Nowadays, I am writing a novel. Just look here. Nowadays, I am writing a novel. He is working in the office these days. It has been given here, these days. Now, he is teaching physics. At present, Sita is making a film. So, what we got here, that in this rule, those sentences come which are happening at present but not at the time of speaking. And it is very clear that nowadays I am writing a novel. He is working in the office these days. Now he is teaching physics, and at present Sita is making a film. These all relate to present but not at the time of speaking. Now the next rule we are going to talk. Here third rules, continuously changing, means in present continuous we are going to say that if suppose that your work is in progress, so we can use present continuous. Here this is why we are going to say that continuously changing. Your handwriting is improving gradually. Gradually you are getting, it is adverb. Her health is deteriorating day by day. The population of India is increasing rapidly. So what you are getting, that the improvement of your handwriting, it is going on. The deterioration of her health, it is also going on. The increasing of population, it is also going on. So when we say continuously changing, it means the work is going on, and for that we are using present continuous. Present continuous, it means again I am going to repeat that subject is am are plus V4 plus object. So three rules we have completed here. First, at the time of speaking. Second one, at present but not at the time of speaking. And third, continuously changing. Now, past continuous. Past continuous pattern, we know very well about that. Subject, was, were, V4, object, auxiliary verbs, was, were. We know I, he, she, it, name, they all will take was, singular, you may also write here singular, and we know very well about that they, we, you, as well as plural, they all take were auxiliary verb. Actually, these are the part of be. Be, that means is, am, are, was, were. Pattern is clear here. Auxiliary verbs are clear here. Sita was singing a song. It is affirmative sentence. It is assertive sentence. Sita was not singing a song. It is negative sentence. We can also say that this one is in assertive also. Was Sita singing a song? It is interrogative sentence. Wasn't Sita singing a song? Was Sita not singing a song? It is interrogative negative. And why was Sita singing a song? Double interrogative, or we can say that WH question. Now, next we are going to talk about future continuous. Pattern is very simple. We know very well about this pattern. Subject shall will be before object, and auxiliary verbs shall will. We know the usage of shall will. Earlier it has been discussed. In simple future we have discussed where we have to use shall or will pattern, and this one is Assertive, affirmative, we can also say that Madan will be playing a ball, Madan will not be playing a ball. In assertive, there are two kinds of sentence, affirmative and negative. This one is affirmative and this one is negative. Will Madan be playing a ball? It is interrogative. Won't Madan be playing a ball, or will Madan not be playing a ball? Will not, it is in short, won't Madan be playing a ball. So, this much we can say that it is interrogative, and this one is interrogative negative, and Sita will be taking tea, Sita will not be taking tea, will Sita be taking tea, and will Sita not be taking tea, why will Sita be taking tea, same thing. This one is assertive or affirmative, we can say that Sita will not be taking tea. Negative or assertive, we can say that this one is interrogative, this is interrogative negative, and this is double interrogative. Here there is no specific usage. Now next we are talking about present perfect. Present perfect, really it is very important when we talk about time and tense. With a view to getting some more concept, present perfect is very important. Just now the pattern, well known, subject has a V3 plus object. I and we, you, they plus plural, they all take auxiliary verb have. He, she, it, name, they are ready, they are taking has. Singular, we can also write in this group. So again, he has written a letter, he has not written a letter, has he written a letter, hasn't he written a letter, has he not written a letter, why has he written a letter. Dear students, the same thing here. This one is affirmative or assertive, this one is assertive or negative, this one is interrogative, this one is interrogative negative, and this one is double interrogative, or we can say that WH question. The other example, I have helped you, I have not helped you, have I helped you, why have I helped you. Now the next, just we are going to complete here usage of present perfect. Application, usage. Earlier I told you that this is very important kinds of tense. So usage of present perfect. First, just completed work. Listen to it very carefully. I have just written a letter, you have eaten a mango, they have completed their work, Ravi has finished his work. So just completed work, these are the example. One thing it has been guessed, suppose I have taken tea, it means before 10 minutes, before half an hour, like that. I have bought a car, I have bought a car. Look here, time limitation, maybe a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, it may be I have bought a car. Again, just I am going to tell you, I have built a house. So just we are in trouble, we are having financial crisis, so we can say that I have built a house, I can't give you money. It means what? We can simply say that in present perfect, if suppose that time has not been given, so you are getting here time limitation is 10 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour. Here you are getting 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Here you are getting a year, 2 years, like that. But be careful about that. These all sentences come in present perfect. But suppose in your sentences even time is mentioned, even a second ago has been written, a second ago has been written, it means you have to write the sentence in simple past, because in simple past you have learnt if past time is mentioned, then tense simple past used. So be careful about that. Now the second example, second rules I am going to tell you. Effect of past work is at present. Suppose that past work we have done earlier, and the effect of those works just now we are seeing, we are feeling, then definitely we can say that those works may be written in a present perfect tense. For an example, suppose that 5 years ago, just I visited the Taj Mahal. But suppose that someone is going to ask just something say about Taj Mahal, then I can say that I have seen the Taj Mahal and I can say something about the Taj Mahal. So, just the work it has been happened, it has been completed in past, but you know very well about that. According to answer, just we are using here present perfect tense. I have seen the Taj Mahal. Rajendra has done his work. Means the work has been completed in past, but just now effect is here. So just we are going to say that Rajendra has done his work. You have gone to Agra thrice. Rani has passed the examination. So if it is very clear that if the work happened in past, but the effect is at present, then we can use perfect present perfect tense. Dear student, next example, just rule number 3, present perfect continuous. Just here, each and every sentence of present perfect continuous can be written in present perfect, but vice versa is not always true. What the reason behind it? Because some verbs don't take ing. Just I am going to quote an example here. Suppose I have taken tea for 10 minutes. I may write this sentence like this one. I have been taking tea for 10 minutes. But suppose I have known him for 3 years. Since no doesn't take ing, so I can't write like this. I have been knowing him. I have been knowing him for 3 years. This is wrong sentence. Why it's so? Because just we know very well about that no doesn't take ing. But again I am quoting the other example. Sita has played a ball, and we can write this sentence. Sita has played a ball for 2 hours. We can write here Sita has been playing a ball for 2 hours. Because we know very well about that play can take ing. So Sita has played a ball for 2 hours, it is also right, and Sita has been playing a ball for 2 hours. This sentence is also right. So ultimately we can say that present perfect continuous can be written in present perfect, but vice versa is always not true because some verbs don't take ing. Now the fourth rule, this one is very important. Here it has been given adverbs of time. Means we are having some adverbs of time. When we will get those adverbs, so we have to use present perfect. So for that just we are going to use present perfect. So already just since for 8 so far up to now, up to the present, lately, recently, during the last few weeks, during the last few years, ever, never, these all, this is the first time, this is the first time, this is the second time, like this type of sentences, this type of phrases, when you will use, then definitely you may use present perfect tense. So the 10 has already left, already is given here, just we have used present perfect. I have just played a ball, just is given here. you have not come here. Just you know that here you have not come here. It has been written in present perfect. Ravi has worked here since 2001. You are getting since is given here. So far I have had no trouble. So far has been given here. Ravi has done well up to now. Up to now has been given here. Up to the present everything has been straightforward. Up to the present has been given here. So just now when we recap present perfect, we are getting here 4 usage. Those are very important. First, just completed work. Second one, just adverbs of time, just we have completed adverbs of time. Third one, just related to effect of past is at present, and fourth one related to present perfect continuous can be written in present perfect, but vice versa is always not true. So dear students, in this class we have discussed simple future, and after that present continuous, past continuous, and future continuous, and last present perfect. Now the next class we will discuss rest of the rules of tense. Thank you students.